out with this.
Right.
But there
Right.
ain't conspiracy theory if everybody already said this is what's going to happen.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Since everybody already stated that's what was going to happen, they
That's
swerved you.
Yeah.
you can't say, oh, it's a conspiracy to have these teams play, and then when they both lose, like they just got beat by better teams.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know because
I don't know. They just called the audible.
in
They're like,
my
they on
mind,
to us. Change the storyline up a little bit.
yeah. I was just gonna say in my mind, before we change the story, I think the Lakers could have beaten the fucking Denver Nuggets, but I don't know what happened, bro.
How many times they beat them during the season?
I think it was tied.
Yeah, I don't remember the season series, but it really don't matter because it was so long ago.
Yeah, and then I saw one statistic where they said that the Lakers only lost out of like 6 home games to them. They only lost once, so they won 5 home games against Denver. So that's whatever. So
It was a
what's happening?
close sweep. Even though it was a sweep, the Lakers lost all those games by like 4 points, 5 points.
They didn't get sweep. They won one game, but they got
No,
swept.
they got swept.
They got swept.
For real, I swore they won one game.
Nah, they took the broom out on them, nigga.
What you drinking?
No, I'm not drinking nothing. Took a little sip of iced tea. That's about
Where's
it.
everybody at?
Tyler was just here. I'm not sure where he went.
That's crazy, right? He was just in here and just
Yeah.
left.
He was the only one on camera too.
It's probably get something.
Probably right. He probably took off to go through the Arby's drive-through.
Right.
Forgot he was going to lose service.
You like Arby's, Jay?
Let me tell you, there's only a few things in Arby's that I would actually order faithfully, and that Wagyu steak burger is one of them. Every time that shit come out, I go get one.
I say Arby's is pretty good. It gets disrespected. I don't know why, but it's actually not bad.
It's pretty solid.
I've
Them
never
chicken
eaten
sliders.
Arby's.
You've never eaten Arby's, bro.
I just see the commercials when they show like the brisket. That shit, just the way the dude says brisket makes me want to buy it.
First of all, that's Vin Rames.
Yeah,
Right.
I just love it when he says brisket.
Jody, Lil Jody. Love that boy.
I've never eaten
Animal's
Arby's.
my shit.
I've never eaten DQs either.
Dairy Queen, I don't think I've ever eaten from Dairy Queen either, except for the ice cream. But Arby's, you don't know what you're missing, bro. You got to get you some Arby's.
I haven't had anything from DQs. I had Sonic once in fucking PA, and I got mad because the burger was so fucking sloppy.
Yeah, most of those places, their burgers are pretty weak. Like you only go there for other shit on the menu.
Yeah, like their chicken sandwich is pretty good. Sonic's.
I think my favorite chicken sandwich is Popeyes, bro.
Popeyes? Are you kidding me?
That's, to me, is the all-time best sandwich, bro. Like,
nah, bro.
When it came out, I was like, yo, what's all this hype for? Everybody's wilding, going online for this shit. I waited a couple months until you was able to get one, and I bought it, and I fucking ate.
Let me tell you,
like
I went and got me one, and I bit into it, and it was like biting into a hot, greasy fucking implant. That shit was so big and thick, no homo. That shit was disgusting. I can't eat sandwiches like that. That shit is.
Nah, I only like the spicy one.
Now, like cut that shit into thin cutlets and sell it to me. Why you got to give me a whole big ass breast straight off the turkey?
Yeah,
but cook it straight through.
The chicken sandwich, it wasn't a turkey sandwich, but I know what you're saying. But I like it because it's not
turkey. What the fuck?
Yeah, you said turkey, but I like it because it's crispy, bro. It's not.
Yeah, but there's more. There's other chicken sandwiches that are crispy as fuck, and that the Popeye sandwich that I had when I bit into it was the wettest fried chicken sandwich I ever had. It shot nothing but grease into my mouth.
Nah,
yeah, you probably had one.
I probably what?
I probably just had a bad one.
Well, it's fucked up.
Because I've had a lot of them, and I never had a wet one. That's weird. I like.
Man, they make lube for that.
This just sounds weird coming out of my mouth.
Nah, they make lube for that. You should always have a wet one.
Hey, yo, who's that going?
Wet ones are the best.
Listen, back in the day when the chicken sandwich in McDonald's was called the Crispy Deluxe meal, that's when it was good. Then they took it off the menu. They changed the name. They bring it back as the classic, and it's disgusting, bro.
Bro, I hate that you could just slap lettuce, tomatoes, and mayo on something and say it's a deluxe. Like in fucking Taco Bell, right? The regular tacos, you get the fucking lettuce. Just lettuce. Nothing else. You get the deluxe that got lettuce, tomatoes, and sour cream. Motherfucker, I don't even want the sour cream. Just put the tomatoes on my regular taco and call it a regular taco.
No,
but
I see why they call it deluxe though, because they are adding ingredients to it, even though it shouldn't.
Yeah, but at least add other things, like throw some onions on there. You want it to be a deluxe. You know what I mean?
When you want more stuff on it, you gotta have to ask for it. So they're only gonna give you a couple things and still say it's a deluxe.
And then a $2 taco turns into a $10 taco.
Yeah, but nothing's better
whole shit is cold now because it got nothing but
an original Mexican taco. Like you go to a Mexican spot and you get yourself a real Mexican taco with that floury fucking taco, and it just has like the fucking shavings on it, onions, whatever fucking meat of choice, no homo, you select.
Yeah, like, but you got to be careful sometimes going to those spots because then
Batwing.
Nah, not just Batwing. Like you be questioning your meal. Like, is this meat older than it really looks, or
that's why what they're telling me? I get chicken.
Still, like you could taste it. Like you ever went to a restaurant and
I know, but I have a thing about chicken.
And you were like, they made this shit yesterday and put it in the fridge and then just reheated it and gave it.
That's fine. I could eat second days food.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not eating.
They do that shit all the time.
Nah,
I do that in my crib. I'll have lasagna for 3 days, bro. How about Thanksgiving?
That's different.
Thanksgiving for different. 4 or 5 days. How's it different, Jay?
Because that's my house. So I'm gonna eat leftovers. What the fuck do I want the restaurant leftovers for, bro? Nah, I don't want to question.
Is better than yours.
Fuck that. I don't want to question the age of nothing. Nothing I go pay for. Nothing I bring at all. I shouldn't question the age, which is kind of what we're talking about today. A question of age. In an adoption, though. In a fucking adoption, bro. We're going to talk today about the curious case of Natalia Grace, the orphan. Stay tuned.
Doo-doo-doo.
Let's work. Turn it down and listen to the experts. Gotta give a shout to the Talking Junk Network. Showing love, hosting battles, playing dope joints. The break room topics always staying on point. Never disappoint. We'll never need a makeover. We here for the takeover like Jehovah. Talking Junk break room take over on the podcast. Dropping bomb facts on demand like Comcast. Now drop a comment whenever they're going live. Hit the YouTube channel right now and go subscribe. Peace.
Talking Junk Network,
where entertainment lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to
your favorite rapper's favorite podcast.
See, this is why I like your show. You're very charismatic. You know the right things to say.
Welcome to the Break Room, the podcast that comes to you live every Saturday night. We here with the crew -2. Fellas, how you doing tonight?
Chilling.
Fuck you eating?
You know, chewing on the bottle cap.
What the fuck? A bottle cap? You just took it out, made it look like a Tic Tac.
This kind of bottle cap. Not no fucking Malta, nigga, be like.
Shit sound like a Malta in your mouth right now.
Hey, yo.
Dre, was good, bro? What it look like on the Navy front over there tonight?
I'm bored.
Sounds like a regular Saturday.
Today's Saturday?
Oh shit! No, today's Friday. Where the fuck you see? You see what happens when you don't work all week?
It's Friday.
Today's Friday.
I didn't even know it was June.
Damn.
I swear to God. I was like, yo, Father's Day is coming up. She's like, yeah, next Sunday. I was like, next Sunday.
Nah.
Next Sunday the 18th. She's like,
that shit don't mean shit. It's just another day. Bro, how about what are they teaching these kids in school, bro? Like my daughter thought June was the 4th month. I'm like, what are you talking about?
For Father's Day.
You're gonna be 14 years old. You thought June was the 4th month?
Wow. What's wrong with them?
Right?
But they're teaching a lot of stupid shit now, bro.
Nah,
like these kids don't even know cursive,
bro.
Like these kids don't even know how to write in script anymore.
They don't. That's not something that they really teach them anymore.
Like people that's my age and say I don't know how to write script is because they just didn't have the ability. They just like I don't understand it or just But
see,
now they just don't even get the chance.
I was a little prick and hurt myself and was out for 2-3 weeks when that lesson came, so I didn't learn it. By the time I got back, everybody knew how to write in script, and I didn't know how to write shit. Still don't.
Yeah, I'm a fucking professional at that shit. That's the way I write, regardless.
Hey, Alizé, you got a show that you're not telling us about?
The Alizé show.
Listen, girl, if you got a show, you need to come on Talking Junk and let's talk about it. And then we'll bring you on the break room and we'll collab with the Alizé show.
The Alizé show. I had some wine. I want to drink some.
Me neither. You're not the only one.
To write script. Just go off dome.
I could barely do my own signature, man. That's pitiful.
Well,
it was kind of touch and go there. I thought I was gonna have to sign my paperwork like a fucking caveman, just a symbol.
Yeah, but then you came to find out you could just fucking write scribble scrabble and just say, "Hey, that's my signature."
That shit is irrelevant, bro. Don't nobody care if you could write fucking cursive or script.
Yeah, I know you're right.
With the way AI does everything,
it was just an example. They don't show you.
Even before that, like.
Yeah, I know, because you could do the script on the computer.
Like, you haven't needed to write anything in cursive. Matter of fact, I remember doing the SAT, and you had to write like a paragraph in cursive. That's the most I ever wrote in cursive before, like more than just your name. But I remember that one little section on the SAT. I don't even know what it was for. Like it was like some like you swear to do not cheat or some bullshit up there.
Yeah. I used to always write in script. Some of my teachers used to tell me not to, and I still would do it.
Yeah, because
they inbox me on Instagram. I'll send you the link for Talking Junk. And whenever you want to come on the break room, just shout it out, and I'll send you the link.
It was just faster. Like writing in script is just faster. Like if you trying to write something down, say some rap or whatever, some material you want to get it done quicker, and you got a pen and the paper, is faster. That's the only thing I could say that's
definitely true. But like the way you write will probably look so crazy compared to somebody else. Why would
mine is pretty neat because I'm a fucking
but that's the thing. Your shit might be so neat, it's still hard to read.
Yeah.
Oh, so if I'm a teacher and I got to grade 30 students in the class or they essays and I can't, half of motherfuckers can't even write in regular. Then I got just shit in cursive. Just please write like a normal person. Don't nobody write no more.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to write like a doctor.
That's not
like I remember at one point when I used to try to read script and I couldn't. But then
because that shit is hard.
Over time, like you give me anybody's script, I can read it. Doesn't matter how fucked up it is. But that's just me. So most, like you said, my wife, she can't read. Yes, I could. You give me the fucking.
You can't read Declarations of Independence. And it's not even ever script.
I would say even writing script. I don't know. That's a different language.
Right.
What?
With
doctor handwriting.
Description.
I could read that shit, bro.
Nah, there's no way.
Give me the Declarations of Independence. I could read the entire shit.
I can't read that off the strength of how small the print is.
Yeah, that too.
I got eyes like the forefathers.
They dead.
We have a special guest today.
My eyes too. Hey, he's back.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you go to Arby's? Did you go to Arby's? Did you go to Arby's? Did you go to Arby's?
I did not. I did not go to Arby's.
We thought you went to Arby's.
Damn,
You know, it's funny because I was talking to my girl and I was like, they're probably like, yeah, he's probably talking to his girl.
Nah.
Oh, nah, we was like, you going to Arby's?
No, not today. I went to Arby's the other day though.
Did you have the Wagyu steak burger, sir?
I actually have not yet.
Oh, they just came back out.
They had the 2 for $7. So I got some mozzarella sticks and the All American. I tried that shit out. It wasn't bad.
Did you indulge in that 2 for $4 barbecue sandwich thing they had before?
I did. They still have it right now.
The pork one is pretty good.
I was talking to Dre about this. The pork one is good. Like with the actual rib meat. I feel like they are kind of missing something.
No, I feel like
they're
that,
good idea, but something's
missing real
that
fucking
pork one with a little bit of coleslaw on it or a pickle would have been perfect.
Yeah, maybe a pickle or something like that. I don't know.
I didn't really like the chicken.
Jason loves fucking pork.
Yeah, no, I love pork. One either.
Yeah, you would never be able to be a fucking Muslim.
Nah, I like pork, but I love steak. Steak is where it's at for me.
What about pork steak?
It's like steak on a sandwich.
Yeah, I like beef. No homo. Like just beef.
Because I was gonna say that steak is like a type of,
but not really. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily meat. It's like Tyler said, you got pork steak, you have steak cut chicken.
So if you want to get technical, beef, okay, cows.
I was about to say it's pork
Angus,
steak, like
bulls.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, Jay.
I know what he's saying. We're just fucking with him.
Bistec, maricón, bistec.
Bistec.
Okay, first of all, beef steak is not a word. It's just the inability to say beef steak. But
actually, it's not. It's a common misconception.
No, it's not a misconception. Somebody decided we gotta change the rhetoric on this. This is embarrassing.
Right. I think we spoke enough about fucking Arby's and food and shit. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
I mean, you brought it up, bro.
Now, I mean, it was a good segue in the beginning, and then we just took off with it.
Why? Are dwarves endorsing Arby's right now?
No. We spoke about food, and I spoke about how I hate tasting when the food is old at a restaurant, and it has you questioning the age of the food.
That's a wild thing to say because I could never
say what?
This is 2 days old.
Right.
At a restaurant, I'd better not be getting no old food unless you're the old food restaurant.
You definitely are, bro.
You probably have.
Look, I mean, when I go to a place and some don't seem fresh or like it don't look fresh, I'll go back.
Right, but that means you had it the initial time.
No, but
that doesn't mean I ate it.
But when it's obviously not fresh, that's different. We're talking about like, just say you get a burrito or something, and you got chicken in it, and the chicken is maybe it was cut up today and cooked today. Maybe it's some shit they had from last night. Like I can't really tell.
Nah, fuck that. You go to the Chino spot and they make them fried chickens. You could tell the ones that are fresh and the ones that were in the refrigerator for like a day or two.
They got fucking frostbite.
That shit tastes like fridge.
That's the worst, bro. That's the worst.
Yes.
I fucking did that shit with a waffle the other day. I'm like, I'm about to eat some fucking waffles. Put the shit in the toaster. It came out.
I just made that shit for the girls today. That fucking.
When I bit into it, I was like,
waffle.
This shit tastes like fucking old ice.
Yeah, see? Nah, you got to do that waffle chicken nugget shit that they got on, what is it, TikTok?
Yeah, that shit is fire.
Earlier for dinner. They love that shit.
Waffle chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you make the waffle batter, right? You
dip it in the waffle batter.
Yep, and then you throw it on the fucking waffle iron and let it cook.
Yeah.
Man, that's some fat ass shit.
That shit is fire. Some fat ass shit is coming from Arby's.
Fucking asses are getting off track with this food shit, and y'all making me and Alize hungry.
I mean, you can't be off track if you haven't gone on track yet. We ain't left the station. We just talking.
All right. Dre said he didn't get a chance to, and I think Mach said he didn't get a chance to either. Talon, did you see the documentary?
I did not watch the documentary. I did watch the podcast because I saw the documentary and it was like part one. I'm like, I'm not watching parts. I'll watch an episode. I'm not watching parts.
All right, so full disclosure, right? I knew about this. I didn't want to pull the trigger on this. I was kind of skeptical. And then when I really wanted to pull the trigger on it, I didn't know that the documentary was coming out the same week. Chances are I had a bad fucking week and we didn't go on Friday, but
chances are, or that's what
it was
happened.
a 6-part series, a 3-day event on HBO Max. It was what kicked off the Max week.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be never mind, go ahead.
So you guys ever seen the movie The Orphan?
Yeah.
No. But I know it.
Creepy fucking.
So let me read the synopsis for The Orphan.
Synopsis?
Yeah, whatever.
Synapses in your brain, but
yeah, synapses.
Whatever. You know what I meant, right?
Great.
That's why I'm just trying to help you out, bro.
It came off the right way. All right, so this reads: devastated by the loss of their unborn baby, Kate and John decide to adopt a child. At the orphanage, both feel drawn to a little girl named Esther, and soon the couple take their new daughter home. But when a dangerous series of events unfolds, Kate begins to suspect that there is something evil lurking behind the child's angelic exterior. Now, in this movie, they found out that she was not a little girl. She was a grown woman with a rare form of dwarfism.
Yeah. She basically looked like a fucking little kid.
Right, and she was terrorizing the family.
She was Benjamin Button out here. Benjamina Button.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. She didn't have the full thing. She just kind of got stuck. She got one section.
That'd be some shit. Like I seen me and Jasmine seen the Benjamin Button shit for the first time like maybe a month or two ago.
That movie was well made though.
It was a pretty fucking good movie.
It's well made.
Maybe.
Creepy.
Weird. Netflix should redo it as a fucking show.
Oh man, yeah. Great idea.
Like everything should be made into a documentary because sometimes you just don't want shit to end.
You know what? Everything can just be redone. You should redo everything.
Now, the girl that we're going to talk about today.
You should redo Roots. Cast white people.
I think they didn't they? Aren't they redoing Roots? Oh no! That's The Color Purple. The Color Purple.
I was saying they already did.
Never did that.
The Color Purple. Now we can all Asian
already, right?
All Asian cast, Asian and Latin cast.
Asian and Latin cast for what?
Color Purple.
No, they don't do that. They don't do that to black people's movies and TV shows and shit. They don't do that.
And if they do it, it's going to be homicide.
I was saying, they need to make sure niggas relive that trauma. So it's like, yeah, we gotta put black people in this.
So we're gonna do 12 Years of a Slave, but from the other side.
They should do that. Remake of the
I can see a bunch of Puerto Rican motherfuckers rowing Amistad
and playing handball.
You can see him doing that.
I can see him doing that.
Playing handball. Dominoes.
Got some Mexican in the back that got thrown in just because he looked like us.
Orale.
Whip him with the fucking
Puerto Rican.
They hit him with the whip. Mira, no me mames, way. All right, so the girl that we're going to talk about tonight, her name is Natalie Grace Barnett.
Natalia.
Yes, Natalia. You know what got me was I was listening to the thing, and I guess Natalia in Ukrainian or Russian is
Stanley.
Natasha.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she's a spy.
She's a Black Widow.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. So, like, what's Natasha? Is that Natalia?
Yeah.
That's weird. Like, how does it a completely different name but kind of the same name?
Who fucking knows?
Yeah, right. Fuck them.
That's good business.
Honestly, it's Ukraine, so who cares?
So she's a Ukrainian-born girl who was at the center of a highly publicized controversy in the United States. She was adopted by an American couple, Christine and Michael Bennett, in 2010, when she was just 6 years old. Damn, see, I had it wrong, Dre, by 3 years, which that makes it even worse. Natalia had a rare form of dwarfism and had been abandoned by her previous adoptive parents in the Ukraine.
Say the name of the dwarfism.
I don't think not. Let me see if
it has to be a
it
scientific word for that shit, and I would have known it.
Yeah, they have it right here.
They
They have it right here, bro. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Good luck, because I'm not even gonna trizzy.
All right. You put it in there. I'll read it for you. Just spell it correctly.
Oh shit! What the fuck just happened? Where'd it go?
I'm sure there's not a Z in there. Take that out.
A few moments later.
Okay, motherfucker. I'm getting it. Here, right here. Good luck.
Mana.
Put it in the break.
Mana.
Spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia congenita.
Hold on. Where you put it at?
I took medical courses, remember?
Yo,
just gotta break it down.
What did you say it was?
Spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia congenita.
Yeah, that shit. SED for short. So Barnett's a young woman from the Ukraine who was at the center of controversy. I read all that. Where the fuck was I? In 2010, a couple from Indiana, Michael and Christine Bennett, adopted Natalia from an orphanage in the Ukraine. That's bullshit. All right, where's this fucking... I'm going to need to go back. Because this site is bullshit.
Mr. Bias here. Jeez, we just started, and obviously we know where he stands.
No, this article that I'm reading, where... So, it's a miracle that Wikipedia doesn't have anything on it. Right, so there's like articles and shit, but there was one thing that said wiki biography, and they obviously suck. All right, let's see what this shit says. Like, as usual, I know the story, but I need the cues to jog my memory.
The Chupa Mames Club.
All right, here it is. She was born in Ukraine in 2003, and she was later placed in an orphanage, owing to an uncommon form of dwarfism known as whatever the fuck. SED, whatever the fuck that is.
SED.
It can result in joint pain, stiffness, and short stature. Natalia was 6 years old when she was adopted by Michael and Christine Bennett in 2010. Barnett, excuse me. The Barnetts were told she had SED and that they were adopting a little girl who needed their assistance. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to
love the passion.
Gonna have to get in on this. All right, so before they adopted her, right? The Barnetts. Barnett? Is it Barnett? Yeah, Barnetts.
Those the Bennetts.
No, Barnetts. She was put in her mother. So her mother didn't want to give her up, right? They basically force her to give her up over there. They're like, you're a young girl. You don't need to take care of her. It's going to be a lot of work. Just give her up for adoption. So she ended up coming down here. At what age? I don't know. They never really stated what age she came down here. But she was thrown into adoption right off the bat. So in 2010, let's see if they got there. These fucking assholes. Just if I could write, I would. No, they don't even got it here. So the Barnetts, they have 3 kids, right? They have 3 boys. One of their boys has Asperger's, but he's fucking uber smart. He was like one of the smartest kids in the country at the time, and he was on mad shows and won mad awards and all this extra bullshit.
Has
what was
more,
that?
Asperger's is like a kind of autism, but
that's
not.
Yeah, it's a form of autism.
It's a form of autism, but you have social problems, right?
Yeah, you can't really read social cues and shit like that.
You don't know. You understand? Yeah, social cues, sarcasm.
What you said, Dre?
Sounds familiar.
Bada boom. F in the chat, everybody.
F in the chat. No GGs today.
I'm lost. It's over my head. I know what it's all about.
It's all right. You'll know.
It'll be
in the chat.
Ya tú sabes. Just think about it a little bit. You know. Tú sabes.
So they decide they want a little girl. So they're not gonna take the chance to have kids. They're gonna just adopt. So they're going around and they're doing the research, and they get a call because they don't want to just adopt. They want to adopt, somebody who needs help, somebody who's not really gonna get that loving family.
Their profile.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you don't look like you need enough help. You're not desperate enough.
This sounds like a bad South Park episode.
Yeah, it does actually.
Or a good South Park.
Or a good one, yeah.
One or the other.
So they were gonna adopt this little girl from Ecuador, but something happened. I think it was with a hurricane or some shit, and it fell through. They get a call one day about Natalia. They tell them about her condition and everything, and they decide to go meet her because the process. You're supposed to. When you adopt somebody, you're supposed to go to that adoption agency. You're supposed to spend certain amount of time with the child to know if it's a right fit for you and the child.
They watch you. They watch it. Interactions with the child too.
I said that sounds crazy. It's like getting a dog.
It is. You ever go to the pet store and they put you in the little bin?
No, they actually watch how you interact with the child as well. Like the adoption agency, they watch how you are with the child and see how the child reacts to you.
Yeah, there's definitely a better way to adopt kids.
That's really what it is. That's what it really is, though.
You could do what Piccolo did and just take them after their father dies. People swear he's a great father. He tossed him in the mountain and shit. As a 4-year-old.
That's kind of up for debate.
My dad did
that.
A lot of
people
better
than say, Goku, I guess.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the debate. Is he really better than Goku?
Let's be honest. They're both terrible fathers.
Goku's the best father because he set an example of what you should be as a man. Always strive for more.
No, he didn't. Goku doesn't even know how he has a child. They asked him, and he's just like, "I did what?"
So that means Chi-Chi raped him.
Yeah, Chi-Chi is the only person Goku will never beat. He can fight Moro, Black Goku, Beerus.
No, technically, to get those kids, she beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she won.
Anyway, yeah, and she did. She won.
Actually, now you can't say it's a win. It's really a draw.
Right?
You think he comes differently?
She kind of lost because she didn't want them to be fighters. She wanted them to be scholars, and
she doesn't have control over that now.
So what happens if
she kind of did? Gohan's a wash. So
is that tuna fish? Are you making tuna fish?
Bro, I only had chicken salad, so I gotta make chicken salad. I had chicken, so I gotta make chicken salad.
Tuna fish, chicken.
It's tuna fish with chicken.
You mixed them?
No.
I was gonna say
No.
that kind of sounded like that too.
No.
Anyway,
It's just chicken salad.
I'm just making my chicken salad like I
blow
make my
up.
tuna salad. That's all.
so y'all know the process. It is just like the pet store. You gotta, spend some time.
It's not done yet.
And that wasn't the case here. They got called to a strip mall down here in Florida, and they got dumped Natalia. Everything that she had, paperwork, everything, they just gave it to her.
To the mother, Bennett.
To the Barnetts, yeah. Now, pause right there for a second, because the family that gave Natalia to the Barnetts were trying to pawn her off to anybody. But before they just dumped her in the laps of the Barnetts, they were trying to get back several thousands of dollars that they spent on surgeries for Natalia. And it wasn't happening. So they were trying to leverage off the adoption for the money. In the documentary, there are several people that wanted to adopt Natalia and got scared away because it was they knew it was a scam right off the bat.
I mean, the fact that they're adopting her in a strip mall, that's also.
Well, no, it wasn't. This was I had to rewind for a second because all of these things are like giving mid information. Yeah, I had to rewind a little bit. This was before the Barnetts. So when they couldn't get the money for Natalia, like kind of sell off the adoption, they just basically gave her to the Barnetts in the CD strip mall. So they don't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? Hey, like, I got a little girl now. This is what I wanted. Which
Yeah. You don't like little girls?
Off. No, now knowing everything that I know, it like fucking about the Earl. I wish right now is where I wish your myth of me having a bucket somewhere next to me was true, because oh my god.
You throw up in your shit bucket? That's disgusting. That's flashback.
I got fucking daughters, and that's fucking it's disgusting to think that there's people that just prey on little girls like that. Then again, we did an episode that we got banned for on here that explains it all.
Yeah.
Which episode is that?
We can't say it on air because then we'll get banned again.
I don't know which one it is. I saw it.
But it is in the archives. You can go to Spotify.
Trying to sabotage the show, bro? What was that?
I saw it. That shit was funny.
So they get her back and they take her home. Right. Fast forward a little bit.
Sound like they got that fucking. They sound like they got Natalia off a fucking Backpage.
They sound like they got her from Craigslist, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Backpage is. Backpage is that you could go there, you could get whatever kind of pussy you want. You could get man pussy, woman pussy, whatever you want.
Like you could get anything on Backpage, not just pussy.
Yeah, you can get a dog. You gotta return it.
Yeah,
you gotta return it because it's not yours.
A keyboard,
whatever the fuck you want.
A weightlifting set, everything.
They'll fucking lend you Ataris, but you gotta bring it back though.
Like getting an Atari.
Atari.
Blockbusters, all fucking blockbusters, but everything's fucking included.
There's still one more Blockbuster, and I would like to visit that shit one day.
You said there's one more like in America?
It's probably open, but you can't.
I think it's in Alaska.
No, it's not. I don't think it's in Alaska,
That's not America.
Is up.
It is in America though. It has fucking people.
If it's in Alaska, it's not in America. It's in Alaska. It's not America.
That's fair.
It's part, but it's not in. You're right.
Like Alaska, you're Americans, but you understand. You're far as hell.
They're not. They're Canadian. Huh? Got it.
Ooh.
Side hat over there, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but we kind of need that pipeline, bro. I don't know.
Hey, now where is it though? Did you? I want to go.
Hold on, let me.
He's over there. He doesn't. He feels like he doesn't look.
Show your face, nigga.
He's cabin shy today.
No. No, it's not. I'm not camera shy today.
He said he looks like a caveman.
I'm chilling. I'm in the room. I ain't got a shirt on.
This man ain't got no eyeshadow, nothing on. You don't want to see him.
No eyeshadow.
I'm just storytelling and producing today. I'm not a poster boy for the break room tonight.
He's in his room laying down with a wife beater. With no wife to beat.
I don't even got a white beater on. I got my titties out.
What? This man is naked right now. That's why.
I'm not naked. I got clothes on. I just don't got a shirt on.
That. Don't mess with that, please.
I'm comfortable.
You gotta turn it to Wiz.
Nobody asks why Dre's not on camera.
He's comfortable because I think asking him why he's on camera might be a hate crime nowadays.
What?
I said I think asking why you're not on camera might be a hate crime nowadays.
It's a racism.
Is there a fly? He's fighting the fly?
Kids aren't sleeping. It's the summertime, and they're nice and calm. So I didn't want to leave the room.
I don't even know why flies
dressed and go into the little studio and run the shit. Nah. I bring the studio here, cut off the camera, and we talk about this right now.
I hate what flies do. Flies are weird.
Flies?
Flies.
Yeah. You fucking
flies or flies? Because who still listens to flies?
Flies. Like the
what? He said he hates flies.
Yeah, they don't make sense to me because you be eating a sandwich and they want to come land on your sandwich. You know you don't eat a sandwich, you eat fucking shit and decay.
You ever seen Scary? You ever seen Scary Movie 2? I mean,
I've seen.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember the strong hand?
I love
my germs. That's what flies do. They go on your shit and shit on it, and they're like, my germs. Now you're gonna leave it there and let it rot so I can eat it.
Yeah, they are. They're assholes.
You leave the larva. That's what's called, the larva.
You eat their larvae.
Larvae. There you go.
You have one fly. They're supposed to leave 24 hours, but that one fly will be around for 8 weeks.
I'll tell you something.
Fun fact. I read an article that said Zendaya turned down the remake of The Fly.
That was a good fucking movie.
Doesn't look like Jeff Goldblum. Why would she be in The Fly?
You know they gender bend everything.
Fuck.
They probably would have made it to where she was Jeff Goldblum's daughter and she recreated his experiments, which would have been. I would have went with that.
Why did she have to
when I first saw it, I was young and I was scared as fuck from that fucking movie.
It was a pretty good movie. What you said, Dre? Why would she what?
Why would she be his daughter? Weird.
I mean, why is the little girl in the new Ghostbusters this dude's fucking granddaughter?
Because they've been ruining Hollywood for years now.
I was gonna say.
I mean, they made her look just like him though.
That's what you can do in a cloning facility, bro.
Like the lack of originality. It's like getting a little nigga mermaid.
Yeah. I'm gonna be where the people at. Where my hot Cheetos.
Listen, sometimes racism is funny and it's not supposed to be, and I hate that shit. Because when I linked on Facebook, I was like, "Hey, listen, man, white people really went crazy with this one. White people went crazy."
I feel like now, it's the white people that made this shit. But
the best thing out that whole movie
black
was
people
Aquafina.
look like they're desperate, but they're not because they.
Oh my god!
Like no black person
not saying anything good, Jay.
That's what I'm saying. No black person decided.
I fell asleep at the end. To be honest,
mermaid.
So you watched?
She look like she's from the hood. She got red hair. That's some hood bitch shit.
Yeah, I watched it with the kids. Full disclosure, I won't tell you on live air how I seen it, but I mean, yeah, I fell asleep at the end. All I know is that I fell asleep and then I woke up to my kids and the wife. Spoiler alert. So the kids and the wife going, "Oh my god, they killed Trident." I was like, "What? Huh?"
Listen, all I want to know is...
I tell you right now, Kid Trident in that movie is a pimp. He literally got a daughter for every race. Literally.
He got a Puerto Rican daughter?
Bro, he got a daughter for every race.
Yep, he got his daughter for the 7 Seas.
Oh, shit. Probably.
Oh, did I just start a new Disney conspiracy? Holy shit, holy fuck. Whoa. Fucking hate this movie. Fuck that movie.
Listen, Mr. Smee. Don't get your lip with me.
Fuck that movie. Fuck that Peter Pan and Wendy bullshit.
Oh, I didn't
Fuck
see
that
that. You
Pinocchio
kind of look like
bullshit.
Mr. Schmee right now.
Fuck the Lion King. Fuck all that shit. Fuck Cinderella. Fuck Cruella. Fuck the Sleeping Beauty bullshit with Angelina Jolie's washed ass. Fuck all that.
But most of all, fuck the Jungle Book. Mowgli and Baloo were always best friends. Baloo would never use Mowgli, you dumb fucks.
What do you mean he would never use Mowgli?
And I always saw him
Just
as a
watch.
fake
You
ass
ever seen the
Tarzan.
new Jungle Book?
Yeah.
So then,
no,
you know what I mean?
What do you mean he wouldn't use him? Like
he wouldn't use him for something. You know what I mean? Like the Bill Murray Baloo did. He basically didn't give a fuck if Mowgli would die going to get that fucking honey.
Yeah, that was still a theme in the original one.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it
Baloo wasn't paying attention. He was being, ignorant, just nah, man, ain't no deal.
He wasn't paying attention to him, but he wasn't being malice towards him like the Bill Murray one was. I don't like that shit. I love fucking Jungle Book, bro. Jungle Book is one of my favorite Disney movies. And they fucked that shit up.
When they did
King Louis was
I would say comparatively, as they started, the remakes were the best that they could be, and each iteration became shittier and shittier. And by the time we got to The Lion King, and they took all the soul out of the movie, it was like, this is not going to be good.
Fuck everybody for making Will Smith Genie. All right, we're getting
before we get off track. Back to track. They fucking got me tight when they did the Lion King thing. They should have left Lion King alone.
That shit was
they got me mad when they put that shit in theater in the fucking Broadway.
Yeah, well, now they're gonna fuck with another Disney favorite of mine, and it's not even gonna be good enough for them to put in the movies. So that's how I know it's gonna be shit.
What?
Welcome to Lilo and Stitch.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Disney Plus movie.
I was already too big for that.
Lilo and shits.
Nah, fuck
Lion
that.
King, I cried when Mufasa died. I fucking cried.
Lilo is gonna be voiced by a woman because it'll matter when he goes.
No, I think the original voice actor's coming on for Stitch.
Ohana means family.
Punch money.
That's right. That's right, Stitch. Family is the most important thing.
Oh, bro.
Next thing you know, we have Lilo and Stitch and a fucking Fast and Furious X11 with number 11.
Did y'all see Fast 10?
No. Why?
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all now.
Why would I be going to see that?
The whole time I watched the movie.
Why not?
This was the whole movie. No spoilers at all. This was the whole movie. Green screen. Family. It was the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Most movies are green screens, to be fair.
No.
That's why I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see Oppenheimer because I want to see that fucking bomb go off.
Yeah, I do want to see Oppenheimer too. That looks good.
Nah, we just want to see the bomb.
What the hell is that?
It's a movie about Oppenheimer.
Just the bomb. Everything else can go fuck itself. Just want to see explosion.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the bomb, but I enjoy. I'm a fan of Christopher Nolan shit, so I do want to see the movie because of that. But once I heard there was gonna be an actual explosion in there, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm definitely seeing that in theaters."
You gotta go see it in IMAX.
If I can.
Going to the movies don't feel the same no more.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
Especially
I like taking my kids to the movies and seeing their reactions.
To the movies, I fell asleep.
Right. I mean, going to the movie theater is still good. It's fun. Like, it's not the same.
Should be fair though. Well, if they were making more movies worth doing, that fucking Regal Pass is solid. $20 a month, see all the movies you want.
Wait, how much?
$20 a month
per person.
I think.
Yeah.
They got like group discounts.
I don't know, but to be honest, that's still all you have to do is see 2 or 3 movies in a month to make it worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Because I be paying like $50. Well, I mean that's still not bad because I get them at a good time. $50 for all of us is not bad. It's fucking 5 of us.
No, it's not bad.
Anyway, okay. Where the fuck was I? Natalia Bennett, right? Right.
Yeah, it says it sounded like they got her from Backpage, and then we went from there.
All I'm saying is that this is fucked up because Wikipedia, if you look up Natalia Bennett and her wiki, you know what's on wiki? Orphan, the first
Leprechaun?
kill. Not even the first orphan, the second one.
Oh.
Is that the good one? Or?
No, I didn't even watch that shit. Like I got through the first 5 minutes and I was like, fuck this. All right, so she gained media attention due to a high controversial and complex case surrounding her adoption, according to the reports. Now, you said they just got her at the CD Mall, right?
Mm.
Now they initially believed she was 6 years old when they got her with the rare bone disorder. However, the Barnetts later alleged that Natalia was an adult posing as a child with the intent to harm their family.
It's crazy she
Now,
pulled that on.
I'm gonna get there because I want to fucking. All right, check this out. Let's get there. So they got her home, and apparently the first bath that they gave her. No, they got her to the hotel and went to give her a bath. And the first bath that they gave her, the mother freaked out, called the pops into the bathroom because the little girl had pubic hair. So they already thought there was something wrong there.
This episode is not brought to you by Kool-Aid.
It's not.
But that shit was pretty good.
I wish it was, though.
Right? That wouldn't be terrible.
That'd be a good check.
It would. I mean, even if not, that'd be good merch.
Oh, you made shirts.
So that was already suspicious, but they thought nothing of it. You know what I mean? They didn't really hone into it so much there, and they got her home, and then they started noticing, other things like she started menstruating. She would have been 8. What are these things saying? It was like 8 that she was. She was 8. She had menstrual that she was hiding from them. Says the mother. The case took vicious twists and turns, with conflicting statements from both sides. Natalia herself denied claims by her former adoptive parents that she's a fully grown woman and insisted she was 16 years old. Well, this is years. What the fuck is happening with these things? I should have wrote all my shit down. All right. So, oh, they did get in depth here. All right. Cool. Hey, DreShare.com. Nice. Dre, why you didn't tell me you had an elaborate fucking website that was better than Wiki?
Because I don't.
This is Darkness the Immortal you're talking to. He has many things that you don't know.
Right.
And that's one of them.
Initially believed to be a 6-year-old girl with a rare bone disorder, the circumstances surrounding Natalia's true age and background became a subject of controversy. The Barnetts later alleged that Natalia was an adult, masquerading as a child with harmful intentions, according to their claims. They filed a motion to charge Natalia's. Why do they keep doing that? All right. So throughout the documentary and the podcast, you hear them say that they were always suspicious of her being older than she really was. So they would take her to doctors to try to get bone scans and figure out exactly what her age was. But as this is happening inside the home, from the parents' perspective, Natalia is trying to kill them. There were incidences where the mother stated she caught Natalia trying to put, I think it was bleach inside her cup. There were instances where they found knives in her bedroom. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I sound good, but
I
that
sound
echo is
good, but that
crazy.
echo is crazy.
Where's it coming from?
Where's it coming from?
So you sound a lot clearer now.
Do I?
Do I?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But I don't know
You're echoing
through Dre.
Oh,
Dre.
Where did that sheet? You took your headphones off? Oh, see, he's coming from Dre.
Shit was loud motherfucker.
It was, right? Loud as a bitch.
Like, I don't know what setting you put your phone on. What setting you put? God damn. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know.
We'll just have to make sure we shut the fuck up when he's talking.
No, I don't remember. Where was I? Oh. So, right. Instances where they said she was in their bedroom with a knife, saying she wanted to kill them, saying that she wanted to kill the kids. But really what was going on was abuse towards a minor and abuse towards a disabled child. Because they would...
she was abusing a child?
They were abusing her, bro. Because I hate it. There's video showing... Now, she has problems with her legs and she has problems with her back because of her disease.
Oh, you know what? I actually haven't seen a picture of her.
You've never seen a picture of her, you said?
She looks like...
What's her name again?
Hold on, I'm gonna try to put the picture on.
Oh, there.
She looks like the leprechaun without the makeup.
That's fucked up, bro. No, she doesn't.
I know it's fucked up, but it's accurate. It's because I was watching Leprechaun today.
There we go, Natalia Grace, right?
Right. Now, I'll show you some pictures, and I'll show you the pictures on Google, and I'll click on them as I go, because this is what makes me tight. Right? You're gonna say that this little girl wasn't a little girl. Now, let's just click on one. Right? This is when... Oh shit, what happened? My fucking laptop want to be a dick now. All right, can y'all see that?
No.
Bow, right there.
No. Yes.
All right. Obviously the face of a little girl, right? Missing teeth. Look, her grown-up teeth are growing in. Right? Where's the other one?
Well, right there.
This is the one that they use right here.
I was just looking at that one.
She looks like a little girl.
Oops.
But there's one that she has a green dress on. She looks like a fucking grown woman.
There's one with her like...
Because by then they were already making her look like that.
Right there, up, right there.
This one here?
Yeah, the one next to it to the right.
This one.
Yeah, the one, she looks like a grown woman, her face.
Bro, because she's 20 years old here. This is already when everything has passed.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The pictures that I'm showing you, like this, right here, this fucking pisses me off, because this was a video in the thing.
She looks like
and
a little
the mother's basically manipulating her to say what she wants so she can get what she wants. So there's a video, and I can't find the picture, thank God. But there's a video of her standing on the wall with her face on the wall and her bent over, holding her back.
I agree with you. Why would they let her walk with that book bag, bro? Like, she could barely
that book bag? Walk. How about she didn't even have shoes, bro?
They didn't buy her shoes?
No, that she needs special shoes because her feet. But
she had Crocs on.
No, she didn't have Crocs on. Crocs probably would have been better for her. You
No.
see, if you can
Yeah.
see right here, those aren't
Those look like
Crocs. Because
Oh, they're not?
bro, trust me, I watched the documentary. They're not. They're like
Oh.
this. It's almost like a cast material.
like a sock.
Something like that.
Oh,
You ever
okay.
had a hard cast and like wear it out a little bit?
No, but I know what you mean. I really just haven't.
It's
I've never had a case.
paper mache type shit. Yeah.
Oh, I had. Okay,
Oh,
you mean
shit,
like that?
what?
Yeah, I do remember doing that growing up. Make a like a
What the
paper
fuck
mache
happened to
mask or whatever.
what happened to my page with the pictures? Motherfucker.
I'm gonna say.
Yo, but
Shit
that
pisses me
Barnett
off.
dude, the father, he got fucking health issues. He got mental health issues for real. He's fucking retarded.
Bro, don't even get me started with that piece of shit. The video that I said, they had this young girl suffering with all these problems on the wall, hunched over with her head on the wall, and the mother has the video camera towards her, and she's asking her, Natalia, how long have you been there? You've only been there for 3 minutes. It can't hurt that bad. You have to do your wall time. You have to do your wall time. And all of this is because she's trying to make this little girl tell her who she really is. Confess that she's an older woman. She's a young girl. You know what I mean?
Yes, they
She
basically trying to
doesn't
make it.
know better. She Natalia had a problem of peeing the
Called
bed.
versus, man.
Huh?
Like, you know what detectives do to you? They fucking fuck with your mind and make you agree
Right.
to
They
certain.
manipulate you.
Yeah.
Natalia had a bedwetting problem, which
What's
is
it to?
normal for kids who have been in the foster system. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's normal for young kids. Fuck kids in the foster system. It's normal for young kids,
Well, don't do that.
especially
But yes,
kids
it
of
is
trauma.
normal.
Especially kids of trauma. You know what I mean? To frequently wet the bed. The mother didn't think that it was so innocent. You know what I mean? She thought she was doing it on purpose. So to teach her a lesson, she had the older child pee in her sheets.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, just pull his
It's,
dick out and pee all over her shit.
how they time that? Here, drink some water. Let's wait.
No, they told him to go do it.
He could just pee on demand.
No, it's not even pee on demand, bro. It's like, you know what, next time you gotta take a piss,
Okay.
you go in there and you pee all over her shit.
That's fucking sick.
And he peed all over her shit. She even said that they brought her into the living room and they all took turns fucking her up.
Fuck. I saw that novella.
This little innocent girl right here. They fucking jumped her in.
You fucking wrong for that.
They wrong for that. I'm not wrong for that.
And she got the red. She got the blue sweater. Obviously, they blood because they got red sheets. They jumped her in.
They jumped her in, bro. It was fucked up. Now, let's fast forward to I think it was the middle child's birthday. They wanted to go to a farm. I believe it was where you could milk your own cow or some shit like that. Now they had electrical wired fence, and there was signs posted, and they always have to give you the disclaimer: stay away from the gate. You get shocked. Natalia can't walk long distances, not just because of her lack of foot support in those shoes that she has on, or lack thereof. her condition doesn't let her.
Yeah, her equilibrium is not there.
No, it's not even about her equilibrium. Her equilibrium is fine. Her body's not. Her back, her hips, her legs, her feet.
I know they're all like contorted and shit.
It's all fucked up. Where is that picture that you were talking about with the fucking book bag? Heartbreaking. She stops. Later on, she'll say, she stopped to sit down because her feet were bleeding. You know, she couldn't walk no more.
They let down.
She right here. She needed to take a break. So she sat down. The mother sat down next to her, and she told the father to keep walking with the boys. In the very first episode of this documentary, which we're not sponsored by, but it would be kick-ass if we were, so shout out to HBO Max. You can see this now if you subscribe. It's not HBO Max, excuse me. It's Max.
Man, I already fucked it up. We even did it yet.
Already fucked it up, right? It's all right. We're transitioning. It's like early WWE, WWF. Get the F out.
It's like Bruce Jenner.
That's another story. I was just having a fucking conversation with my daughter about that. That's another tangent. We'll go on that in a second.
Back though.
So he was black?
Nah, he goes back.
Oh yeah.
In the first episode, and Maj, I think you've seen this with me at the job when we was on lunch.
Yeah, we was watching it the first one.
In the first episode, when she did that, the husband is saying how she sent him off and to go do the cow milking shit with the boys because that's what his son really wanted to do. I guess he liked cows or whatever the fuck. And where they were going, it was a long ways away. So he heard screaming halfway there and turned around and seen little Natalia, this little thing right here, trying to pull his big ass wife into the electric fence to kill her.
This is what he claimed. He claimed that this girl that can barely function, she could barely fucking walk, was pulling his wife towards the gate to try to electrocute her.
Look at these people.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she has no center of gravity.
Yeah, and the husband is obese.
Now, he said he's seen this happening. There was all sorts of curses being thrown. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. He said the cops were called. The security was trying to get her off the mother and all of that bullshit. Right? This is everything that he said in the documentary. And then they fast forwarded 2 years to where he said about the same situation that it was too long of a stretch of land for him to see or hear anything.
He switched it up.
He switched it up because he wanted the bitch to take the fall. But that's something you're going to have to go watch the documentary about.
Which one is the lie? The first story or the second story?
They're all lies because the security people that worked at the place said not only was the gate at that section not working, and they were told that that section of the gate was not working, that the lady was the only one irate. The little girl wasn't belligerent at all. You know, she was the one that wanted the cops called. It was just, it's all a ploy. They have an agenda with this little girl at this point. And the recurring theme seems to be her disability because she's, for a lack of a better word, high maintenance. This child needs things.
All
This
child
child,
thing.
no, but this child needs special care.
Yeah.
She needs surgeries. She needs special
Attention.
braces, special footwear. She needs things like walkers. She needs things like mobility chairs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
She
that's
needs
basically
things.
in this day and age, basically all these kids are gonna need that shit.
Right, but what I'm saying is that she's more needy than a regular child.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. Right? I have 3 girls.
That's her average bear.
My girls, I can take $600-$700 and go get them sneakers and clothes for school for the year. You know what I mean? If they're wearing uniform. Obviously, I have to buy other
I get
shit.
clothes for 4 years, but okay.
Nah, but you know what I mean. As opposed to a $600-$700 pair of sneakers because it needs to be special fitted to her feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or a fucking $25,000 surgery to reset her hips.
So, question, Jay. In your mind, after watching what you saw, there's no possible way that this little girl is not a tyrant.
Not one.
Macho's like, you sure that she's not seriously a little serial killer?
All right. My thing is maybe let's just throw something out here. Maybe she was a tyrant. They beat the fuck out of her and she stopped. But yeah, she just like, I can't win. I got no fucking physical form here.
Let me ask you a question.
Humbled me.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think your daughter can overtake your household? Right now, your daughter right now can overtake your household if she wants.
Physically, never.
She can grab a knife right now and physically overtake your whole household.
I mean, if she did it by surprise.
My daughter's too sweet for that shit.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, even if she wasn't sweet, if she had a warped mind, let's just say,
she can probably kill me.
Her physical, fuck your sleep. Right now, everybody's awake. Can your daughter physically take everybody in that house?
I'll kick her dead in her fucking face. She'll fucking collapse to the ground.
Now, Natalia, at the age that she, how old is your daughter right now?
My daughter's 6.
Exactly. At Natalia's age now, your daughter is double Natalia's size.
Yeah, my daughter's tall. But I get what you're saying. Everybody's live. Everybody's eating, and she's trying to know. I'm gonna kick the fuck out of you, right? And then Natalia, I'll fucking toss her because she can't even fucking run.
Shit's good,
bro. It would be like a literal cartoon or one of those fucking movies or shows where they're trying to make the nerd look.
Say you at the dinner table, she gets irate. She says, "I'm gonna kill you." By the time she gets off of the chair, it's gonna take her.
No, fuck that. You have to help her off the chair for her to kill you.
Yeah, she could throw herself off the chair.
No, it's not happening. She might break something, broski. She might break something.
There's a possibility.
She's like fucking Glass from fucking Samuel Jackson from Glass. I feel you, but it's like I feel you, bro. Like, she's not capable of any of that shit. She probably had a dirty mouth. They smacked the fuck out of her, and then she
Okay.
I'm saying this is a scenario. I'm not saying that's what I believe.
I'll feed into your scenario.
Yeah.
Maybe at 6 years old, she was tough to break through. To emotionally and verbally, because she has already at 6 years old been through 30 fucking families. 30 families, bro. 30 families.
Don't want her. Maybe she was cursing at them.
No, fuck
too.
that. You gonna tell me at 6 years old with 30 families, this little girl is not going through serious physical,
she's a little Cartman,
mental,
bro.
But if she went through 30, she probably had about 25 fucked up ass.
She's a little Cartman.
there's definitely physical, mental, emotional, and sexual abuse happening.
Yeah, I went
Dirty
through
family.
3 foster homes, and the second one was the worst. So I can imagine if I would have went through, say, let's do some math. If I'd have went through 30, 10 of them would have been fucked up. So
So
I'd have been
yeah.
fucked by the second encounter. I would have been fucking demoralized. You know, fucking my mind would have been fucked.
So let's say your scenario is true, and she had a fucked up mouth on her,
But maybe she
or
learned
she
a lot of fucked up shit from all the beatings of the 30 previous families.
right, which is
Into
why
this
she
family,
probably
and she's
did
like,
keep
"Fuck
those
you."
knives. Which is why she did keep those knives in her room, because she's tired of getting her ass beat.
She did have knives in her room.
Yeah. So they say.
So they say. Regular knives, or was there some fucking special knife made for her and shit?
Now, Natalia, no, it was the kitchen knife.
Okay.
Natalia herself denied claims by her former adoptive parents that she's a fully grown woman, and she insisted at the time that she was 16 years old. This was when everything was happening. Now, we'll fast forward from where we were in the house, and we'll go
So
to where they already
when they
have
started, I'm sorry to cut you off, Jay. My fault.
No, you good.
But when they started accusing her of doing these things and accusing her of being older than what she was, this is when she was already 16.
No, she was still only. I believe she
Let's say
was
7, 8,
anywhere
6.
from 6 to 8 years old.
Okay.
Right. Now it takes she was 6 years old. By the time they got all the approval from the doctors and evidence they needed to get the courts to make her age change to that of a legal adult, she was only 8 years old, 8, 9 years old. And they got her age changed, so I think it was 21.
What the
I think
fuck?
it was 21. Let me see. In 2012, the Barnetts petitioned to have Natalia's age legally changed from 2003 to 1989, which would have made her 22 at the time. However, there's a debate about the accuracy of her age change, with some experts claiming that Natalia was likely younger than 22 in 2012, which was the case. I'll get to that in a second. So they got her age changed legally now, and they decide that she's too dangerous to have in the house. So they
Okay, let
get
me
her
ask
her
you
own.
something. What does the parents win if this is true? What do the parents get out of this if this is true? Because if she was such, let's say she was heckling them, she was a fucking tyrant, she was full of blasphemous shit. They could have just easily took her back to the adoption agency or to back page or
How?
whatever.
What? You gonna take her to the fucking strip mall you got her from?
Yeah.
You don't got the receipt for her, bro.
Well, you could take it to another adoption agency. You could take it to a fucking church.
They could have. They could have.
But what do they
Or
win?
a
They
fire
could
station,
sue
right?
her.
They decided they wanted to be the last and final people to be duped by this
They could have just killed her.
Ukrainian woman.
First of all, they could have murdered this little girl, just buried her. Nobody knows this bitch. There was no social workers coming like this now.
Which is fucked up because she's an innocent little girl that needed help.
She
bro.
is. I don't mean, I'm just talking. This is my slang. This is how I talk.
Right. I mean, they could have. There's many
not a bitch,
scenarios
this is
that
how
they
I
could
talk.
have taken off.
That's
But
what I'm trying to say. What do they win? Say this is the truth. I think they pieces of shit people, and I think they really fucking destroy this girl. But
so this is what they win. They win nothing. They just don't have
baffles me. This is
they
why I
don't
don't
have
put
to
it
pay
past.
for
Like,
her is the thing. They don't have the responsibility for her anymore.
I'm just saying, some kids could be trifling, bro. My cousin was 6 years old. He put a pencil in my cat's fucking vagina. So it's like you don't know what these little niggas is thinking, bro. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Even worst case scenario, bro. even worst case scenario, she was a little fucking terrorist. There's no way she's gonna overtake your fucking house. There's no way. Even in your sleep, you're gonna hear her. She has to hop her little ass out of bed. She has to move the chair to get the knife. She has to fucking climb the stairs with the knife, which you already know she has to climb the stairs on all fours because the stairs are half her fucking size. On top of that, she needs to get the fucking stepladder to reach your bed to stab you. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
No way.
I mean, it sounds like you just described
unless she had the same.
But you're gonna hear all of that.
Listen, not if you're a heavy sleeper.
Nah, fuck
if
that.
If she had the exact,
there be people that live next to trains and shit, bro.
If she had the same exact fighting style as Chucky,
fighting possessed doll style.
Because I never got that. The motherfucker was small.
I bet at that time she wished she had the hips, legs, and feet of Chucky, just so she'd be able to walk and run normally.
She can't walk, bro. It's crazy.
If she was just small but like proportioned like Chucky, I would be way more like,
right. If she actually looked and was built in stature like the bitch from The Orphan, then I'd be like, you know what? Maybe there's some merit to this story.
It's like,
because if you listen to all this, but you don't see what she looks like,
but have you?
You're not gonna be like, you'll be like, I don't know. Maybe it sounds like from the Bennett or
have
Barnett.
You seen the first Leprechaun movie, Tyler? The original Leprechaun movie?
No, I have not.
All right, you gotta look at some videos up on YouTube one day.
I mean, I'm aware. I'm aware.
You talking about the one with Jennifer Aniston? First of all,
the original one. The way he walks,
with Jennifer Aniston, he still walks like that, bro.
Yo, he's super bow-legged. He barely can run.
Bro, that's the same guy from Willow and shit.
Yeah.
Listen.
Warwick Davis.
In the first movie, there's a guy that looks at him and says, "What the fuck is this?" And he beats the fuck out of the leprechaun.
All right, well, she's small.
He beats the fuck out of the leprechaun, bro.
At this point in time, she's way taller than Warwick Davis.
And she and the leprechaun and her walks almost the same.
Nah, no way. She walks way worse.
She does, bro. I'm just fucking playing. She definitely does not have that eye-hand coordination to do any harm to anybody. It's just crazy.
Bro, she doesn't have any mobility.
She's got ninja stars.
Yeah.
She'd barely be able to fucking throw him.
Yeah, because her hands are fucked up too. You see her fingers. This shit is like fucking like, it's crazy, bro. It's so sad that they found her in the fucking strip mall. I don't.
It's like the trunk of a strip mall.
I'm like, where did they find? Like, why? Why did you think she was the chosen one? Like I would have said no to it, because when I do see kids like that, it makes me feel bad. Like I'd be like, fuck. Yeah, why are they going through this? But I don't want that in my life. I don't want that kind of responsibility. I'm gonna be honest. Having regular kids is enough. Having a kid where you gotta be eagle eye on them all day, that's a big responsibility. And then on top of that, you don't know who this kid is. You just found them.
Yeah, but it's a responsibility that they wanted. They wanted to help a child like that. And then when they figured out, right. I mean, I don't see where the check was coming in unless, I mean, yeah, I can see what you guys were saying before, because what if they only seemed like they had the money that they had was because their first child was autistic, so they had a fat check for him. On top of that, he's winning competitions because he's smart as bitch, so they're getting money from that. But you know that only lasts but so long, so now you have to get another child.
Well, like, it's funny that you would want to have a child that you're going to spend all this money on and know that you're going to spend all this money on, and then you just be like, oh, it turns out that we think you're an adult, so we're just going to stop now because we think you're older than 18. With her condition, I would hope she would still get some support.
Yeah,
at 18, you know, because even if they didn't think that she was a grown woman, that just means at 18 they've been like, so you know, it's your 18th birthday next week. Have you been looking at apartments or?
Well, no, they stuck.
Take your bow-legged ass back to the strip mall.
They stuck a 9-year-old in her own apartment in
I
the
still wouldn't
nicest
have
part of
this.
town, but in her own apartment.
But still don't understand how did they go about of getting this girl? Because you said they just found her in the strip mall. They called somebody. They said,
No,
"Yeah,
they didn't
she's here."
find her in the strip mall. Somebody called them because they were looking to adopt. They were
They're
gonna
leaving at
adopt a girl
Mervin's.
from Ecuador, and that fell through because of, I think it was a hurricane or some shit.
But you do this in the office, bro.
Right.
She was standing next to a man with oranges.
She was on the highway with peeled oranges.
No,
I'd
she
have
was
never
standing
pulled an
next to
orange
a
up her.
man with oranges who was selling oranges. That's how they found her. That's why all this is so weird. There's no backtracking.
Right.
I don't understand, but that's what I'm trying to say. Where does the paper trail at? There's no paper trail. There's no
Right. There it started with oranges.
I think they bought, I think I think they bought this bitch off the fucking dark web. And they don't say that part. Because she was too young to even know where the fuck she was going, or who had her, who owned her, whatever fuck. You know? Because adoption agencies don't work like that. They know
No, they don't.
They know where
Like
the
I
baby
told,
come from.
they got her from the family that previously had her, that was trying to. If you watch the documentary, the family that gave her to the Barnetts was a family that was trying to sell her adoption. They were trying to get the money back that they paid for her, I guess, surgeries or whatever the fuck they had to pay for her.
Can we
That's
get
a
a
piece of shit family too. That's a piece of shit family too. And on top of that, why didn't it go about the same route that family went? I'd have used these same tactics. I'd have been like, you know what? This bitch done ate my food. She done took my socks.
No,
And
they
she
were
still in my
the
nines,
Karens
too.
of the con artist world, because they were like, we're gonna make sure that this never happens to anybody else.
Right. They were being
bullshit.
righteous.
Like they should be smart enough to know that niggas is gonna be like, yo, this is bullshit. Something's weird here. Get the fuck out of here. They would have been better off selling her to some other fucking weak family and moving the fuck on. That's probably because they went to a real adoption agency and they were fucking denied because they were fucking retarded.
Bro,
And
none
you
of
hear
that shit.
the father's retarded.
None of that shit makes it well. All right, it doesn't make it good.
No,
None
I'm
of it.
not saying that's the right way to go. But I'm saying instead of doing what they did, you know what I'm saying, the route they took, they could have just said, fuck it, let's just take her somewhere else or do what they did, whatever the fuck. Because you're not trying to save another family from turmoil or from a tyrant, fucking handy capable, fucking leprechaun looking person. You're not. You're just
Now,
full of shit. You wanted clout and you wanted fucking attention.
now, check
You wanted
this
to be
out,
the
right?
savior.
You have a 9-year-old little girl who was thrown through 30 different foster homes. The last
But is that true? Is that a fact? Like, do they have?
Yeah, they said it. They
Okay.
didn't you hear
Now.
that in the podcast too, Talon?
Mm.
30 different fucking homes.
So that's true. All right, so keep going.
So where the fuck was I? Oh,
Although
all right. Now she's 9 years old now at this point.
It's just crazy though that she would go through 30 and nobody at any point was like, this is kind of fucked. We should stop this. Like at 15, like it's like this is a special case. We should not let them go unless they know that
like
they're wealthy and they can pay for everything and all of that. You know what I mean?
Because the same way that they exaggerated the story where saying she tried to take over the home, he tried to push my wife into an electric fucking fence. She tried to. I feel like they exaggerated. Maybe it was 10 homes because she's 6. So that means if it's 30 homes, how many homes in a year you going to?
Right, like somebody was just
maybe they meant 30 homes in her lifetime since she was put up for adoption in the Ukraine.
Which she was 6.
She was put up for adoption. She was put up for adoption in the Ukraine since birth. They got her when she was 6.
Yeah, her mom needed.
So it was 30 families.
for potatoes
in the span of 6 years, bro.
Yeah.
So my fault. This is what I don't understand. The first year,
that's 5 families a
she
year.
can't talk. The first 2 years, she can't talk. She can't formulate sentences yet.
All right, so there's no way she was holding knives.
This is what I'm trying to say. So like, she couldn't be a tyrant for the first 2 years. That's weird. And then on top of that, 6 years is 30. Divides.
I'm gonna be 1000% honest with you, bro. I don't like their whole notion that she was a tyrant at all. At
Yeah,
all, at
that's
all.
horrible,
Because
bro.
bro, I seen these videos, I seen these pictures. The tyrant was the mother. The tyrant was the family she was with, the father, the kids. They were the ones that were the ball lickers.
Yeah, I know
Shout out to
that.
you guys
I'm
that know
just
where
trying to
that
make a
reference is from.
scenario like let's this is just hypothetical, you know. But I totally agree that she wasn't fucking 22. She wasn't fucking pushing people off cliffs and into fucking fences. She wasn't doing none of this. This is bullshit. That's what I'm just trying to say. Like, I feel like the number 30 was made up by the parents as well. That was my point. Like I was talking just now. I feel like that number 30 was made up by them too.
Yeah,
And
but there is a paper trail for her, bro.
my thing is just how the fuck did this family land her? It's just like, and it's like Tyler saying, like out of 30 families, there wasn't at least 1 or 2 good families.
Obviously not.
Your fucking rolling luck is
There's
crazy.
there's
Well,
apparently
only in America.
there's
Because
apparently a
obviously her
fourth
luck is
family
already
that
shit.
wanted to do it.
Now forgive me, you know, she has that special form of fucking
Really,
dwarf.
honestly, maybe there was a family or 2 or 3 or 5 that was good, but they just really couldn't afford to care for her.
Yeah. I mean, you're in America, you go get you can get fucking all sorts of fucking welfare programs and shit.
Yeah, but still, bro, that's you want to help somebody and you don't want to help them and put yourself in debt at the same time. You know what I mean? At
Yeah,
risk.
but I'm saying they
Because
got
how are you
fucking
going to help
house.
them if you down and out?
But what I'm trying to say is that, like, you go to New York, you can get fucking Medicaid for free, and you don't pay shit, and they get you fucking prosthetic legs, they get you fake tits, they get you anything, bro.
Medicaid does not pay for breast implants.
You think so? You
I
think
know
so?
so.
Yeah, bro. They'll get you some fake tits, bro. You think I'm lying? Check it out. They get you fake tit. It'll give you one tit at a time, but you get the fake tits.
Well, I don't need to check it out because I don't want tits.
But you know what I'm saying? You can get, you know, I feel like that's an excuse too, because there's ways around it. They get programs, different, you know, different states have different rules, whatever. But depending
Yeah, but
on
still, not a lot of people want to go through that because not all specialty surgeries are covered.
Tyler,
You
what
got
the
to
fuck
go
you
through.
reading? He's like, what the fuck?
I thought he was frozen for a second.
Nah, I
He's
went.
just like,
So I'm on my computer, so I went to YouTube because I was gonna try and find some videos to share.
Motherfucker got to be
But I'm not.
smacked. He ate fucking
I'm
chicken
not.
salad and then cereal.
Nah, I'm not
Somebody
like
have to chew
signed
for
into
it.
my shit, and I'm scrolling down, and it has random video suggestions, and I don't know who Genia Cooney is, but good. I hope you get through your body dysmorphia because that was kind of terrifying. She's like skin and bones, and she's a Twitch streamer, I'm guessing, and it's kind of terrifying. It's just like, oh my god, how are you able to move?
You want to see
like,
terrifying
you saw that movie
skin and
Old?
bones?
Like it's crazy. Hold up, I think I can actually just share it with
If
y'all.
you want to see terrifying skin and bones, look at how Ariana Grande looks now.
She's
Here we go.
gorgeous.
Hold
Though.
up.
I don't know why she did that to herself.
What? Get
Look at
married?
this.
No, like she has that, like how he said, body
You gotta add
dysphoria.
it to the stream, Tyler.
Dysphoria. That's like when
Uh-huh.
you think you're fat or you think you're too
I thought I
skinny.
did. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah.
What is that? Oh no!
I was just scrolling down, and I was just like, "Holy shit!"
Oh, I'm Leslie Lohan.
Yo, you know what she looks like? Talon, I know you know because you worked in Toys R Us. She looks like a Monster High doll.
She does.
She does.
But let me tell you something. I guarantee you, when she was at a normal body weight, she probably was
Crazy.
very pretty.
Crazy though. Like
Do
I
they
was
have
just
any
trying to find
footage of
Natalia
her?
Grace stuff, and I saw that, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
It's like,
Who's to say?
do they have any footage of? Whoa, why would they do? Oh, okay.
You seen
The
this?
fuck was that? Was that a neck flap? Oh, what
Oh
the fuck
shit!
is
I thought she
happening
was
right
about to
now?
go off. I'm like, wait, hold
Right,
on,
I had to
relax.
check. Like, what you, bro? We're on YouTube, but that is YouTube. I was like, yo, did she just show her fucking tits? What the fuck is happening?
It's a skin suit.
That shit's fake, bro. Where the hair go? Where did the hair go?
It went through the hole.
There's no hole. Let me see. Let me see. Go back.
Balls
Go back.
go down the hole. All right, where the fuck was I? So now they put, while you're looking at Hermione turn into Sofia Vergara,
That's not
they
real.
put they put this 9-year-old in her own apartment in a cul-de-sac, best neighborhood in the town. They said, right?
See the hole in the top.
No,
Right
bro.
there.
But her hair is different.
Nah. She only
Her
put
hair
some
is
of it
different. That's
through.
fake.
There's
Her
only
hair
some.
was shorter and darker.
It's all perspective, bro.
So there's a video here where they're pretty certain that she's a psychopath, but that's not what I was looking for. I just want to get like a shot of her.
We're definitely gonna see a couple nights in hell.
No, that's what this person says. It literally says it right here.
Well, who is
Some
that?
new evidence is
Yeah,
coming
but
to
it
light about
also
Natalia
says 3
Barnett, a
years ago, bro.
sociopath and
Said new
psychopath.
evidence. That shit was 3
It
years
No, I
also
ago.
know.
says 3 years ago, so I want to know what his opinion of her is now, and if it's the
Well,
same.
that's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't looking for that one.
That
There's one
nigga's
from
in
2 weeks
cahoots with the
ago.
Barnetts. He's
But
in
that's
cahoots
not
with the
9
Barnetts.
days ago. Dr. Phil. Here, I'll put this on real quick. We don't have to watch the whole thing.
I just wanted people to hear my side.
Bro, who's she
All rights
killing, bro?
reserved,
She can't do
Dr. Phil.
anything.
Make it a full screen.
Was this adopted Ukrainian orphan?
Are you a 33-year-old scam artist?
Masquerading as a 6-year-old child.
Christine Barnett tells us the girl she adopted was no child at all, but a fraud.
Fuck that bitch.
Her family.
She's painted you as an evil dwarf who's going to poison their coffee or stab them in their sleep.
Natalia would
Fuck Dr. Phil for saying that. Did he call her an evil dwarf?
kill the boys.
No, he was just he's actually defending her.
Lied about your age and terrorized them.
She speaks out.
Nigga said evil dwarf.
For the first time.
I don't know, something inside me, like I want to believe it, but there's like there's residues like all the way in the back of my fucking hippocampus.
Bro, I'm telling you right
she
now,
might be an evil person.
the
though.
pictures don't lie, bro. She was a fucking little girl.
Bro, what if she's fucking lying about her condition? Why is it all a fucking
How,
facade?
bro? How can you? One of the things that they brought up was that they put
Show
her side
X-rays?
by side with another little girl that had the same type of disposition that she had, and the little girl was significantly smaller than Natalia was, and they were supposed to be the same age.
That don't mean she's not evil.
Oh fuck, bro!
So
I could
Natalia was
understand.
bigger?
Natalia was bigger.
So
I
she-
can
so she's
understand her
different.
having mental disabilities, bro. Mental
I'm not-
illnesses because of everything that she was going through. Do I think she's a straight up psychopath like in The Orphan? No, I don't. I don't. Not at all.
Definitely
Do
know
I
she
think
has health
right?
mental
She
health
has to have,
problems.
and that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna start getting to some of them now because they put a 9-year-old in an apartment, bro, by herself, and they feed her. They give her groceries every once in a while. The people in the documentary said they never seen them come. Maybe once a month they would come and bring her groceries or whatever.
No, that's not what the podcast was saying.
That's
Right.
fucked up.
The shit said every few months, right? 3-4 months.
No, I don't remember him saying anything that was alarming for the frequency. I'm pretty sure he was actually talking positively about the relationship at that point.
It's crazy.
Hey Jay, you ever see the Australian family that did the same thing with their son, and they were pretending their son was bullied? but it really wasn't the son. It was just a dwarf and like I guess this woman he knew. So they got a bunch of money from people.
Talking about Little Man with Marlon Wayans.
No. Hey, nah, that's like this. The premise is kind of the same, but some kid did that. Well, not some kid. Some family did that in real life.
That picture right there. That's wrong, bro. She look evil as fuck. The one that says Natalia Grace.
Yeah, this dude right here.
I remember that.
One in the middle.
Nah.
Right here.
Quaden Bales. That motherfucker.
So yesterday I made a video about this whole Quaden Bales situation. And if you haven't seen that video already, I recommend you go back and watch that before you watch this one, because this is pretty much a follow-up.
Nah, I ain't doing all that, man. You should have gotten right to it. Bullied Australian boy gets $300,000 for Disneyland trip. This looks like it has the original video.
Who the fuck? All you need is 500.
Heartbreaking cries from a 9-year-old Australian boy who was bullied
in
school. And I've got to constantly keep my eye
You
on
could tell
him
he's
because
older,
of the
though.
suicide attempts. This is what bullying does, people. Quaden
I
Bales
remember
is
when that
indifferent
really happened,
and
though.
has dwarfism, 2 traits his mother says he is picked on for constantly.
You liar! You lied! Right? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
but they
saying?
got pictures of him when he's older, though. He looks taller.
I'm not 18, trust me. Inside the life of bullied boy with dwarfism.
Regardless of how old he was, they finessed everybody.
Yeah, because you don't know.
I wasn't even searching that, but they were like, "You sure you're not talking about Natalia Grace?"
My thing is this: why do people keep sending?
Like, she's popped up several
Why
times.
do people keep sending him money? Look at him right there. That nigga's fucking grown.
Right here? Or no, right there?
That's somebody else.
That's somebody else.
That's the same motherfucker, bro. You're not gonna get me.
Nah, bro, they all don't look the same.
They do. It's just like autism.
Autism, what?
Let me see. What was the
Storyline of a 9-year-old Australian boy
With
with
Down syndrome.
dwarfism
Sorry.
seen sobbing on social media because of alleged bullying is now being criticized
maybe it
and
is.
by some
Macho
called
might have been
into
right.
question. Ken Molestina joining now with an update on Quaden Bale's story,
So
which
you-
has been seen everywhere.
Yeah, so many people have seen this. Quaden's mom, she posted this heartbreaking video
Ken
shared by a global audience
Molestina?
onto social
Ooh.
media. The little boy was inconsolable, saying that he wanted to die because of the bullying that he was enduring.
Molestina.
I would have never
After
noticed his
worldwide
name.
support for Quaden, many are asking whether this was all a scam for
I
money.
would have changed that right away.
He molested Tina.
They're
Change
the
it
words and
to
images that
Latino.
spawned international support for Quaden Bales, celebrities, and average folks alike rallying behind the Australian 9-year-old who, along with his mother, claim he's the
Look how
victim
big
of
he is
vicious
there. Go back.
bullying.
Look.
A crowdsourced fundraiser even raising more than
wearing a Burberry shirt.
$370,000
Look
to
at him.
send him on a trip to Disneyland. Now come online articles and accusations from many posting and saying he's an
Gucci.
actor and
Ain't
that
gotta
this was all a
get the
hoax.
fuck out of here.
Like, I just hope it's not true.
Look
I
at
really
him.
do.
It's not the same person, bro.
Oh shit.
22-year-old
Oh, shit.
Allen resident Hunter Passmore
like, yo,
also
that nigga got
bullied
She's like, he
and
grew up.
dwarfism growing up. He's
Oh,
a
fuck,
combative
that's
and is a
funky.
member of Little People of America and has been
That
watching
looks like him
Quaden's
too.
story unfold.
Because I understand what
He
the
walks
See,
in
now,
well.
if Natalia
He
Grace
said, while
was
people debate
like
the
that,
legitimacy of the claim, there's a real lesson
then
to be
maybe.
learned about bullying that affects
Right,
those
she
living
couldn't
with
do
dwarfism.
that with the
There's just
fucking
not enough awareness.
stool right
The
now.
ladder? Yeah,
schools
nah.
and
This
school
man walks
systems.
around with that stool like,
Passmore,
look
who
at
now
him. He
works
walks
as an
with
office
confidence.
manager at a realty
Natalia
office,
can't
says
do
the
that.
support of his
She probably
family
one
and
of
his
the
friends
midgets
is
with
what
the.
helped
She
him get
can't
through
do
the
that.
tough
He
times.
got the
Now he's
mandingo
offering a
down
word
low.
of
The
advice
midget.
for anyone who's looking for
That's why he walking with that
Keep your head up high.
confidence.
My
No
God,
little
you're a
big energy
tripod.
here.
That you're smaller than
My
them.
biggest
In
deformity is I
general,
got
bullying
3
cannot
legs.
happen in
You
today's
calling him a
world.
Right,
tripod?
so why is it
certainly
that
is a strong
that
message.
little
And Hunter
boy
says the
Quaden
biggest lessons that
You're a
anybody
tripod.
can learn
a
about
lot
bullying is
smaller?
that
Does
no
he
one
have
really
the same?
My God, I thought I smelled cabbage.
He might be younger. He might be a little bit younger.
Yeah, but there's no way that little boy was gonna grow
What's
to the
his name?
size of the
What's his name? Weird
fucking
ass name. Something
the
Quails.
dude with the Quaden.
Bales.
Quaden Bales. Yeah, Quaden Bales. It's like a Quaden Bales.
Bayless.
Any
How he was
Hoosers.
now. Look at him right there.
Yeah, continue on, Jay.
They put her in a fucking cul-de-sac, like I said, a 9-year-old.
Oh,
And
I don't know what a cul-de-sac is, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
so it's like a complex. You know, HOA, all of that shit.
I've never heard of that term, but that's
There's a group
crazy.
of people at the end of it.
So she, you know, she has next door neighbors and all of that for the first time. People she could reach out to.
So they
And by
rented out
then-
that place for her. and
Yeah, they
drank her
paid the
food.
they paid the rent, all of that, bro. And they just
remember
stuck
that
her
part.
there.
I remember my fault. I remember.
So she right now she's already
Says 12.
she's already brainwashed to tell people that she is a 22-year-old person and she has mental disabilities. She shouldn't be around people, yada yada yada. But you know, people are people. They're gonna be curious and they're gonna want to see what kind of people you are, what kind of person you are. That fill you out for themselves.
Obviously, she's smart enough to fucking survive because she hasn't died.
One of these people on the documentary said when she first moved there, she ran across the street and started playing with their 3-year-old grandson.
Because
and they
she
show
saw
footage of it.
such a family that she could be a fucking
you talking
tyrant with.
Bro, she's a child. She's
I know
looking
that.
for
Yeah,
companionship.
all right, but let's say she is 22 and she's like, all right, this family just got rid of me. They fucking found out. All right. What would a 22-year-old that's portraying herself as a 9-year-old do to get into another family? Would act like a child, would play with another child to make those people assume that she's a child. What you think?
Some good acting.
Right. But what happens when you have a child that you're manipulating to think she's an adult?
She becomes an adult. But yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
She tries to act like an adult and the child shows through.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what was happening. All those cues that they're trying to meld into her brain that she's an adult, yeah, look. So all right. Right now in her whole shit in her complex, she's looking like a stalker. She's looking like a crazy person. She's looking like the person that they're portraying her to be because she's just walking into people's houses and going into their refrigerators. She's stalking people, calling them nonstop, going right over when they come home, you know, not giving anybody any breaks. But think of this. You parents out there, does this sound like a child that you have in the next room that just wants to be a part of your life, a part of your every moment? Because I have 3 and it sounds just like a child.
That's what I said.
But
Sound
this
like my
child,
son.
right, this child doesn't have parents in the household. This child was left in an apartment by herself at 9 years old. So what is she going to do? She is going to seek out the companionship, the guidance. And she's trying to do it in that cul-de-sac. And these people think that she's a grown woman. So they're
She's about to be a member of the community. She was about to be raised by the village.
Cul-de-sac.
But she wasn't.
I know cul-de-sac. Sounds like
Where
a
did-
cocoon.
The Coneheads lived on a cul-de-sac, didn't they?
Now they said
I don't know why Jay's saying cul-de-sac. Like, nigga, just say apartment.
Apartment complex. I got you.
Niggas made it sound fancy.
Well, he said the nice part of town. He's got to give it credit. I paid $300,000 to be in the cul-de-sac.
Okay, Squilliam.
Nigga acquainted Bale $300,000 to go to fucking Disney.
Hey, nigga, we got
You
sponsors
kill
still.
me,
What's up with that?
SpongeBob. You really do. Yes, you see, I got so fucking juiced on this whole topic that I forgot to mention the juice, the people that keep the lights on, the word. From our sponsors.
OJ is supporting us now?
The who what?
OJ?
They said OJ supremacy.
me addicted, ain't no coke. Let's just have a toast. Anybody want some smoke? Cause it's up. I be dizzy up. Catch me sipping with my double cup. Can't just have one, you gotta double up. You pour it, gotta watch it bubble up. I ain't gon' lie, I cannot get enough. When Callie said I need another one, gon' have you coming back for more. But go get it while it's hot, before it be sold out in your stores. That dizzy.
And we are also sponsored by syrup. The syrup for cereal. Talon was eating cereal just a little while ago. And you know what the fuck were you eating then? It looked like cereal.
I had cereal in my ice cream. And I also wanted to say Scarlett is changing up her flow and style.
Wow, I can't believe you like name dropped a new rapper.
But I had the cinnamon graham crunch in my cereal. Do you have a flavor that you think would go well with something like that?
Yeah, they
quite
have a
good.
cinnamon toast syrup.
Oh, I wouldn't want to put that on there. Like, what about something that like complemented?
That would complement it.
Cinnamon, nigga.
Yeah, but it has cinnamon. It's got that color.
They have a banana cream that would go amazing.
Put more cinnamon on it.
My cinnamon carbon. Must be more.
All sponsors aside.
Yes, thank you for all of your sponsorship.
They stuffed her into this place where they made her look like a psycho, a 22-year-old psycho, where she was really a 9-year-old seeking for attention, guidance. They said that she had a tendency to take a liking to the young boys. And what's one of the things that misguided young women tend to do when they've been sexually abused? Anybody? Any takers?
Not gonna say the obvious here.
No, you won't say it. Okay.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I missed the question. What was the question?
Won't be doing that.
I have to kind of say it because this is what she was accused of. At least one person said that they seen her trying to pull the pants down of a child, and you know.
Oh, she just wanted to pants him?
She wanted to pants him and play with him. Or do other things.
All right, that's kind of just we're assuming things now. She might have just thought it was a little jokey joke.
No jokey jokes because they were laying on the grass,
papers, right?
It was stated that she had made sexual advances at young kids all the time. But then again, she might have thought it was okay from what she experienced previously in other foster homes or in the one that she just came from. These are my views. I'm not trying to say anybody was doing anything.
That's right.
Except for when I do, because I'm going to make a very outlandish claim in a little while.
You think she's a boy?
After this, she got evicted because of all the claims. You know, after a while, they'll evict you after complaints. This was the last straw. They didn't renew her lease. So these bastards, they decide that they're going to stick her in the seedy part of town, the most rundown, crime-filled, drug-infested place in the world. Well, in the state.
Believe it or not, that's probably where she's the most safest, though.
No. On top of that, they stick her in a 2-story apartment where she has to climb up multiple sets of stairs.
Yeah, so she ain't never coming down.
So it sounds like you're saying multiple steps of stairs. I'm hearing built-in home gym.
Bro, she could barely walk. Oh,
they made a stair climber for her. That's terrible.
Let me backtrack just a second.
This is a feature, honey.
The people in the cul-de-sac would state how bad she would smell and how many times she would wear the same clothes, how many days in a row.
Yeah, that'd be definitely a telling sign something is up.
Listen.
Definitely. Now, let me give y'all both the scenarios, right? What if she is a 22-year-old disabled woman?
You still don't do that to a small fucking person.
her family is not coming frequently enough to help her with her needs. She
Right.
obviously can't bathe or change herself. That's neglect right there, all on its own.
Well, she never learned.
But she's a fucking 9-year-old little girl.
She should know how to wash herself. The
My
fuck?
thing is this:
She
Jay.
does. She
Oh,
does.
well, okay.
Let's paint
Bro,
this scenario. If she
my
was 22, right? These people still shouldn't have did the shit they did to her.
Right.
Because of the
they
fact.
shouldn't have.
Because even if I met
Yeah, that's
half
true.
a midget, she's not even a midget. She's half a fucking midget. So it's like, even if I met a 40-year-old fucking half midget, I'm not mistreating them. I'm gonna treat them with care. I'm gonna be nice to them. I'm gonna be like, hey, unless you're a fucking piece of shit, then I'll leave you. But
Yeah, right. If you an asshole,
if you're an asshole, I'm gonna be like, yo, listen,
kick your
fuck
crutches
you.
and
You
walk
say
away.
you're 42, but obviously, even if she was or not, she can't take care of herself. So it's like, you're wrong. I don't give a fuck what kind of shit she did or said to you. She
Right.
can't do much. So it had to be verbal. Most likely it wasn't. But my thing is, there's another side to this, because some people do use their disabilities to get away with shit. You know what I'm saying?
veterans.
Yeah, but I don't think she
But
was, bro.
I think she really was 9. They're lying because they probably was on the verge of getting caught of all the bullshit they were doing to this fucking little girl. They were the tyrants. But I just like thinking about the other side of shit sometimes.
No, I feel you. I feel you, because when I first heard about this story, I was on the other side of it too. I was like, that bitch. She duped them. She got them. What type of orphan, scary movie type of shit is this? And then I looked at first I heard that podcast that Tyler listened to. And I'm like, oh, this is pretty fucking interesting. And now there's a documentary coming out. Let me look at as much shit as I can.
My
And
thing
I
is,
started seeing pictures and stuff, and then I started looking at the documentary, the
the
6-part Max documentary.
detectives and the lawyers and everybody that was involved in like discovering her, like looking her up and finding this shit out. These people are very intelligent, bro. They're not.
Bro, they're not intelligent. They're not intelligent because the cops they basically, well, according to the parents, they
The
said the
cops. I'm
same
talking about
shit. Like,
people that went into the case after it was brung, after it was brung up.
yeah, there is
Right
just
to
one
surface,
detective that's still on it right now.
because it's like, you're gonna look at the information that's given to you. You're gonna be like, wait, let me meet her. You're gonna meet her. You're gonna be like, okay.
All right, well, check this shit out.
She can't threat.
They
She
threw
ain't no threat to nobody.
right, exactly. She ain't no fucking
Regardless.
threat to nobody. They threw her in that 2-story apartment. Then they decided to fucking get a divorce and separate from each other. She goes missing, which is exactly what I think they wanted. They either wanted her to harm herself by going down those stairs and commit
Unalive.
accidental suicide, or have somebody just scoop her up, because it would be easy to just bag her and tag her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a pedophile.
So she went missing. Nobody knew where she was for a while, and they knew it. They really didn't give a fuck until she signed her checks over to somebody. At that point, she was living with another family that wanted to help her and seen what she was going through. And I'm not gonna lie, they made it, bro, in the documentary. They made it seem like just because the woman that took her in looked ghetto and her fucking man and her crew is black, that they only did it for the money. It was fraud. They wanted Natalia for her shit.
Makes sense.
That's probably what they did initially, and then they was like, wait.
I'm trying to. Oh, here it is, right here.
They made it the blacks.
Now, it don't have to be blacks. It's just hood people in general, because you can have fucking hood white people that do scares like that, Puerto Ricans,
Right. I can
Dominicans.
fuck.
Doesn't matter
Were they
if they're
black though?
It's just that they're
I'm
minorities
gonna
and
show you. This is the picture.
they were black.
They were black though.
So it's even
Hold on.
worse. Yeah.
I'm gonna
it's
show you the
easier.
picture.
They gonna make it seem more believable.
Black people stuff. What a good day.
What the fuck?
They
Can
try
y'all
to
see
make it
it?
seem like,
Or
the
nah,
black
it's not up
person
there.
here because the money.
Which one is for the
That's
accident?
exactly what the last fucking family did. At least
What they're about.
let them have some fucking money. They take care of them. Take care of her.
So this is the family right here, right? You see Natalia right here with their baby, and the woman right here above Natalia is the one that took her in, and the one above her that you can barely see, is her man. I guess this is his family.
I
I was
see
about to say,
pictures
wait,
of him.
is that a woman too, or that's a man? Okay.
It looks like there's a boy here.
Well, obviously.
The white lady that took her in, her man,
Yeah, her man, yeah,
a
fucking
lady,
put lotion on
and
his hands though.
baby, and Natalia. Right? In reality, this is the kind of people they are. Nice, loving. Let me take
Like fucking
I mean, you make
Instagram.
a lot of presumptions here.
There's a lot of
Right,
pictures
I
I
am.
have like that on
Whatever.
fucking on Instagram, and I don't feel that way. And that point of time, that picture was
They
taken.
might put raisins in the potato salad. You know all of these people.
Raisins in the potato salad. It doesn't matter what they
She's
make
not hurt.
look
She
like.
actually looks happy though. That's the funny
Right.
part.
And she
If you look
looks
at
well
Natalia, she
taken
looks like
care of.
fucking. These people are fucking great.
Right.
She doesn't look like all the other pictures when she was with the other people. She looked mad uncomfortable. She looked like
Miserable, bro.
yeah,
She
she
looked
looked like she was
confused.
stressed out.
Look at her. She got a fucking family now, which is all she ever wanted.
Right? She didn't have to get jumped into it.
Right. She didn't have to. Oh shit! I thought y'all was seeing the fucking pictures this whole time.
That's cool, bro.
Right? She looks so happy. Look.
Yes. If she could, she'd be able to throw up sets quickly.
How would they? That's fucked up. They blur their face in one picture, but there's another picture with the same picture.
LOL, they blurred them out, and then like the next picture is completely fine.
Like I
hide
know
their
how you
identity.
look, bitch.
You know what I mean?
Maybe she was crying in one of them pictures though.
They look happy. She looks happy.
Oh, he got a suit. Look, it says joy, peace, gentleness,
She can say
faithfulness,
nigga
all
now.
the right things you want
Life
people
is
to
good.
do. I had all that shit on my wall the day I fucking fought with my wife and broke the TV off the wall. Same words. It's right on my wall, bro. There's family, everything.
After that, they put the father on trial for neglect. But it wasn't for a minor; it was for a disabled person.
That's
And
even worse, though, isn't it?
I don't know. You would think. No, I don't think so. No, there's no way.
To be the same.
Children should take the premise for all of that. But anyway,
I think it should be the same because a disabled person is basically like a child.
Soon as they took this bitch nigga in, he started flipping on his ex-wife. Like it was all her. She was the mastermind. She was the manipulative cunt that did everything. Right? And I could kind of see how she was the manipulative cunt of it all. She was using her pussy to manipulate him and manipulate the world. It turns out that
Like I
not
told you
only
last time, girls
was
start at a young age.
she was using her sex and her femininity to her advantage with her marriage and outside of her marriage. She had many affairs, and she even tried to seduce and have an affair with another dwarf that she called to get advice from on Natalia, who she also I'll get to that in a second.
Wait, hold on.
She got pregnant by a dwarf?
No,
What
she didn't
family?
get. What you said, Dre?
What family was this? The one that just adopted her?
Yeah,
Or
the Barnetts.
okay, never mind. I
Wait.
thought so.
Okay. Yeah, you talking about the family that adopted her, not the new family that
Not
took
the
her
new
in.
family. No, the new family.
Okay.
They're saints. They're trying
So
to help her through
she
all
was
this.
fucking many men, and then she got with a dwarf. She was fucking
She tried. No,
sucking
she
one
tried to
size
hit him.
dick.
She tried to hit him, and he didn't do it. But the husband flipped on her, saying that she was the manipulative one through this
Yeah.
whole thing and abusing the little girl and making the family abuse her and abusing him, abusing the family, castrating him, holding his nuts in her purse and all of that other extra shit.
She
He's a
did that to
fucking
him,
bitch. I
bro.
want
That
5
motherfucker
with
was
him.
crying for
He
nothing.
was. What was I saying? So he
Just
goes to
castrating.
trial and he gets acquitted of all the charges, right?
What?
Because they can't use her real age. That's not what they arrested him for. They arrested him for the neglect of
Disabled person.
an adult disabled person. Nothing for a minor.
We got like 5 years, 4 years.
Well, he didn't get charged with anything. And then she went on trial and she didn't get charged with anything. But at the end of the show, right, they fucking say the dwarf that she tried to fuck, he says that
She
she was
tried to
sending
fuck
text
him? Why?
messages.
Why was
This is why. She was sending him text messages at one point trying to set him up with Natalia because they wanted Natalia to be portrayed as a 22-year-old. And she stated that her husband got caught fucking Natalia several times.
what the fuck?
Mind you, this little girl was 9 years old. Mind you, anyway, these motherfuckers were acquitted of all their charges. Now, my thought process is, yeah, go ahead, acquit them for all of these charges, and then go and get her age reversed because her mother was found in Ukraine. DNA test was taken, and it was already proven that she was born when they said she was born. I think it was 2000. What was it? 9, 4?
Yeah.
Anyway, she was born in the 2000s, not the 80s. She was a fucking child when she was going through all of that. They deserve to be thrown under the jail. So, firstly, take all these results that you got, all these facts, and reverse her fucking age. After you reverse her age, you take the motherfuckers back to court for the fucking endangerment of a child, and you put them where they need to go, and you let the inmates do their job.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I thought that was already implied. I didn't want to incriminate myself. But
what do you mean?
That's my thought process. I feel like they acquitted them for all of that because of the double jeopardy bullshit. And they're gonna take them back to court right after they get all of this straightened out with her age. Yeah, because you have to give this little girl justice. She deserves justice. Not from those 30 families, because fuck, it's so late now. At least from the one that tried to ruin her. What are your guys' thought process on all of this?
I mean, this is gonna sound cold. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you're edgy.
I just don't.
I feel you, but
I'm far more concerned with the orange cloud of smoke on New York City and like random happenings like that. This is tragic and wild, and I'm sorry it happened, but I honestly just don't fucking care. It's too much of a small focused event for me to really care at all or have any real.
You're right.
About
It was the event of last week. You are 1000% right. But let's
I would say I don't.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, what do you say? What don't you care about, Talon?
Yeah, this whole story, I just don't give a shit. I don't have an opinion on it. It's like, yeah, it's tragic. Life sucks for a lot of people.
I would say I don't have an opinion on it because I don't know what the truth is. So I don't know who lying or who telling the truth, and
Well,
I feel tragic.
I just told you though, bro.
Yeah, he just said it
But
now.
Found her
Jay,
mother in
Jay,
the
He
UK.
is
I'm not
lying.
saying you a liar, but it's like there's so much stuff I feel like we don't know and it's missing in the
Yeah,
information.
this is even if we had all these paperwork, say we had all the truth, right? Say we had it right now. I had it right here. Everything that the lawyers and everybody was looking through.
Right. Motherfuckers lie.
Yeah, motherfuckers lie. There's still gonna be certain things that was part of the story that's not there. But we gotta go with what we have. And what we have is her mother was that she came from Ukraine, took the fucking DNA test, said this is my daughter. She was born in 2004. So everything that they said this little girl was doing is not true because she was only 6 years old. 6 to 9 is when they had her, and this or everything they said was a lie. So now that they have this new information, because this is after, they got acquitted. So now what they got to do, Jason, like he said, they got to go back, change her age, and redo this with a whole new fucking thing. So now she's not a 22-year-old girl being neglected because she's handicapped. No, now she's handicapped and she was 6 to 9 years old. She was getting
Right.
beat, left in her fucking pissy pants, and was fucking blatantly lied about. So it's like, that's the truth right there. Just because the DNA test was taken, or Drake could be right, and there really wasn't a DNA test. That's just some fucking clout, some bitch coming out of nowhere.
I mean, yeah, all paperwork could be forged like
forged
that.
like that.
I think it goes to a bigger problem of like the foster care system and how people don't take care of children and neglect children. So I think it's important to like address that. But it's
Yeah,
just this story is a real crazy one.
yeah, it's all over
It's
the
all over
place.
the
It's
place.
new
No
information.
Yeah.
No, I really just don't.
I think
My thing
my
is
thing is
this
this
topic kind
topic
of like
kind of like
bothers me
bothers me
because I've been
because I've
through
been
some of
through
the
some.
shit she's been through. So it's like, um, when you're not someone's kid and you're just there for a certain amount of time, you know, you get treated like shit sometimes because some people just like, I don't really give a fuck about you. The same way Tyler feels about, this topic, this is life. That's easy to say because one is not Tyler going through it, and two is like, who cares about this kid? But this is what these fucking kids are going through right now as we speak. Right now, there's a kid right now getting punched in the face by
But
a
we're not
grown
talking
ass
about
person.
kids. We're not talking about an issue. We're talking about a specific singular issue, which, yeah, it's crazy, but like, I don't really fucking care about any singular issues.
Yeah. No, I was just using you as an example. There's people out there that really don't give a fuck about these kids. Like you talking about the topic. I'm talking about these people that's fucking savages out there
Like
because you're
the
not their kid. They're
Barnets
out
or
here
whatever.
just fucking destroying these children. And like Dre said, they need to change the system. They need to change it, actually get people that really fucking care. So that at least some of these kids can have a higher percentage of fucking having an okay life. Because,
Right.
just just being us. You know what I'm saying? We lived what we've been through, we had an okay life. You know what I'm saying? But these kids are not having that. They're getting stripped from their childhood. They're getting destroyed. Who fucking knows what she's doing now? Maybe she's a fucking trans. He's into that shit too.
That's what I wanted to tell you. Like me and my daughter were talking earlier, and we just did an episode on that. Them pushing the transgender agenda on the youth. Now they're talking about how Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, in the new Into the Spider-Verse movie, may be trans just because the colors that she has on depicts the same colors as the transgender flag. Now, these colors have been her colors since the beginning of her run.
Fucking like 1970, 60.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
It was mind blowing. Anywho, what do you guys think out there in the break room land?
Coming to Saturday night.
05.9. Oh, he muted it. Damn it.
No mames aquí.
Thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to hit the comment box. Let us know what you thought about this episode.
Oh wait, hey, real quick, just talk about Rand. I'm sorry to cut you off like that, but did y'all see what Activision doing with the whole? Somebody was talking like you should protect the children, and they had some costumes on Warzone, whatever, and Activision's like, so we're gonna be removing their stuff due to things that they had said because we're trying to support the LGBTQ group this month. And it's like they literally were talking about protecting children. So what are you protecting? What are you talking about?
They're protecting them from being regular kids.
They just want pedophilia to be normal. So when you say you can't fuck a kid, they put you in jail. That's what they're trying to do.
No, they are. He's not lying. They're trying to make
I already know.
Fucking a health condition.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
It's just a mental disorder.
Fuck out of here. With them fucking maps bullshit.
Right. You can map these nuts.
There's no fucking agenda here. Michael and Christine Barnett, you both deserve to go to jail. You both deserve to
suck on the crystal cup.